now know how Lanterns ties into our DCU storyline, hear me out. Thanks to Peacemaker Season 2's ending, we now know that Peacemaker was sent to the Salvation Dimension, and this is most likely where Man of Tomorrow's plot will take place. We also know that Lanterns is going to be a detective solve that mystery type of show. And a lot of people were wondering why the show would even be on Earth or set on Earth if the Lanterns are spacebound characters. If these guys are practically space cops who oversee different planets, then why show us Earth instead of other cooler planets? Well, I think the reason that they're going to be showing us Earth a lot rather than all the many other planets that we could be visiting is going to be due to the Salvation Dimension. I think for majority of the series we'll follow Hal and John in space, following clues and leads to a case that the Lantern Corps could never figure out. I think Hal and John's mission will be to figure out why planets are randomly just disappearing with no trace. This will have been something that has happened many years ago, but only recently has started happening again. The reason I think this will be Hal and John's mission in the Lantern show is because if James Gunn is trying to do his own take on the Salvation run from DC Comics, then he's going to have to show who owns or rules over this Salvation Dimension and planet. Because in the comics, it was Darkseid who used Salvation as a grounds for him to be able to see how Earth's villains would handle being thrown into a survival scenario. In the comics, the data would help him understand humanity's strategic and psychological weaknesses, which would help him have a plan for Earth and his future invasion. So what if instead of Darkseid being the one who owns the Salvation planet, it's Brainiac? Maybe the weird and unique creatures that he finds when he takes these cities from these planets are all thrown onto this planet that he created as a testing ground to see how they each individually survive. This would help Brainiac advance his intellect and sort of play God, which we all know he's obsessed with. I have a feeling that Hal and John will be trying to find these missing planets and cities that just disappeared. Hal and John will probably be tracking these planets and eventually stumble upon Brainiac or one of Brainiac's bots, seeing them use the same tech we saw in Peacemaker to travel into a different dimension where this Salvation planet is located in. And as for how Guy Gardner can tie into this, since we know he'll be making an appearance in the Lantern show, I think before the Brainiac situation, Hal and John will come talk to Guy, asking him questions about the missing people on Earth, seeing if this is somehow pre-signs of showing that a planet will eventually be disappearing. But as per usual, Guy will probably have no idea about it, and will probably further investigate it with the Justice Gang, leading the Justice Gang to somehow end up in the Salvation Dimension as well. And much like the Peacemaker ending, I have a feeling that the Lantern show will also end off on a cliffhanger, and it'll probably be revealed that the original device that one alien had, that Peacemaker's dad shot down, will have been an original device from Brainiac.